All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Monday, January 2nd. Happy New Year's. We're starting with DraftKings. As always, we're starting with Mr. Luca, Baby Jordan. Listen, as long as Luca is going to be playing the way he's playing right now, you have to play him because he's too cheap. 12.4K is too cheap. Luka Doncic is now a 13.5K player, and he's only 12.4. Now, this might be the game where he takes it easy and they blow out Houston, but you can't think that way. You got to think as if this game is going to be close, and you got to play him for a close game. 12.4K fine value, play him. Harden didn't play 10.1K, should be a competitive game. Play him. LaMelo looks amazing against the Lakers. Play him. Trae Young against the Warriors, okay play. In a good matchup. Lillard against Detroit. Detroit's in shambles right now. These are all amazing plays. Every point guard I just mentioned is an amazing play. Halliburton, another amazing play because he is matchup proof. Like, listen, you got the pick of the litter. Just find which guy fits in your lineup and have at it because they're all great plays. Tyler Hero, 9100. Um, let's just look at his last 5 games because his price doesn't seem to be going down. Last 5 games, 37, 33, 41, 51, and 52. He's taking a lot of shots and playing a lot of minutes. Listen, I'm not going to hate on Tyler Hero for the new year. Find value and play him. Donovan Mitchell, I barely play Donovan Mitchell, and the day I decided to play him, he shit the bed. I would go right back to him because I don't see um, Donovan Mitchell. I don't see Donovan Mitchell have 2 bad games in a row against Chicago. So Chicago usually lets guards do whatever they want. He just was missing shots. Donovan Mitchell's in play. Kyrie Irving's in play against the Spurs. All these point guards are in amazing spots right now. I've never seen anything like it. DeJounte Murray, 8,500, absolutely in play. CJ McCollum in play, 8,400. Jordan Poole's in play against Atlanta. But if they put DeJounte Murray on him, he might be in for a long night. I'm not saying that DeJounte's going to lock him down, but just going to be harder to get the shots he likes to take. Last 5 games, 16, 37, 34, 29, and 55. I'll be honest with you. If you playing over 8K and this guy gives you 29 fantasy points, your night is over. But then again, he could also give you 55 fantasy points in the same minutes, in the same shots. Wow, very volatile player. Jordan Poole could take you to the moon or he could sink you. He could give you a real early night. You feel me? So, listen, be careful with Jordan Poole. If you're playing one lineup, don't let it be Jordan Poole. Um, Garland, if he's healthy, he's in play. If he's out, Mitchell gets a bump. Kevin Porter Jr. is in play. Van Vliet's in play. If he's not in, Gary Trent, OG, Barnes, Siakam all get a bump. Westbrook, he's in play, believe it or not, against Charlotte. He's hitting value, and I guess that's all that matters. Tyrese Maxey, if he comes off the bench, I'm not interested at 7,500. D'Angelo Russell, 7,400, absolutely in play. If Murray's in, great. If Murray's out, Jokic gets a bump. I'm not really worried about any other Denver Nugget but Jokic. Simmons, 6,700. You want to take a shot? Have at it. Dinwiddie, no thank you if Luke is playing. Lowry, if Butler's in, Lowry's an okay play. If he's out, Lowry gets a bump. Melton, okay play. We don't need him. Trey Jones, you could take a shot. Jaden Ivey, the Detroit coach benched the whole starting lineup in the first quarter last game. I don't want no parts of that foolishness. I'm good on Detroit for the rest of the season. Sorry. Bones Highland 5,200. If there's no Murray, he gets a bump. Dennis Smith Jr. we don't need. Depot we don't need. John Wall, you could take a shot. Schroeder's hit or miss. You're playing a lot of lineups. You could take a shot. Kemba Walker, we don't need. Alec Burks, I'm not interested. Reggie Jackson, you could take a shot if he starts. Nemhard, Jalen Noel, you could take shots. Beverly, you could take a shot. Shake Milton, you don't need. Alvarado, you don't need. The Sumno if he started. 3,900, you could take a shot. Terrence Mann, we don't need if the Clippers are healthy. Kobe White is trash. Ty Jerome, we don't really need. Jason Richardson is viable if there's no Vassell. The rest of these guys, we don't really need right now. You know when you go to the supermarket and you buy a loaf of bread and you open up your bread, you're gonna go make a sandwich, and all that bread dust gets all over the place. That's what those guys are. The guys at the bottom of the player pool. That's what that is. The dust out of the bread bag. Where are we? Anthony Edwards, 9,500. There's something going on in Minnesota with Gobert. They don't seem to like Gobert, or he's not meshing well, messing up their spacing. Something's going on, but it's not really affecting Edwards. But just keep your eye on Minnesota, because eventually it will. Last 5 games, 47, 51, 42, 58, and 48 fantasy points. Anthony Edwards is in play. Paul George, 8,600. Okay play. Zach LaVine, 7,400. The problem with Zach LaVine is that when he goes off, DeRozan doesn't, and when DeRozan goes off, he doesn't. So, pick one and hope for the best. Klay Thompson, 7,100. You could take a shot on him. Rozier, you could take a shot against the Lakers. Jalen Green, 6,800 in play. OG, love him if there's no Van Vliet, 6,400. Fire him up. Josh Hart in play. Bogdan Bogdanovic, we don't really need, but if you play him, I won't be mad at you. Buddy Hield's in play, 6K. DiVincenzo, if he starts, 5,900, he's in play. Hardaway Jr., if he was your last man in, fine, no problem. Bruce Brown gets a bump if there's no Murray. Gary Trent gets a bump if there's no Van Vliet. Strus, we don't really need Strus right now. Trey Murphy, you want to take a shot, Levert. We got to see who's in and who's out for Cleveland. If he started again at 4,800, that's a fine price. Caldwell Pope, not interested in. Mathurin, his price has come down a little bit, 4,800. You could take a shot if you're playing a lot of lineups. Royce O'Neal, we don't need. I think Royce O'Neal was in one of the optimals. I don't understand how your mind thinks to play Royce O'Neal when Durant, Irving, Claxton, and Simmons are all healthy, and something makes you pick Royce O'Neal. That's crazy. Whatever floats your boat. Listen, if it helps you win money, it helps you win money. Good play. But I'm just saying, I would never think to play Royce O'Neal when the other 4 guys on the Nets are starting and healthy. Austin Reeves, 3,900. You could take a shot if you like. Malachi Flynn, if there's no Van Vliet, you could take a shot. The rest of these guys, I'm good. Let's go to small forward. Durant, 10-4. Been playing very well. Absolutely in play. Braun against Charlotte. Going to be able to do whatever he wants. He's going for the scoring record. Just keep playing him. 10.3K. Fire him up. DeRozan, 9,200. Play one of him and Levine. I probably wouldn't even include Vooch in that. Pick one of the 3 because they don't all 3 go off at the same time. Kawhi, 8,100. You could take a shot on Kawhi, but what's his ceiling right now? Last 5 games, 32, 38, 39, 42, and 44. And he's 8,100. So he's giving you a little bit over 5 times value. That's not going to... I'd rather spend more money for someone that could give me 50, 60, 70 fantasy points than pay 8K for Kawhi that's only giving me low 40. So, until Kawhi shows me that he has that, I can't play Kawhi Leonard. Remember, you're only as good as your last game. Keldon Johnson, 7,300, okay play. Jeremy Grant, 73, okay play. Scotty Barnes, 6,900, very frustrating player. He could give you 50 or he could give you 4. Listen, you know what? I'm not going to play him on our first. No, never mind. I'm just not gonna play Scotty Barnes. I'm gonna take a little break from Scotty Barnes, let him do whatever it is he wants to do, because you're not gonna he's not gonna kill you if you don't have him. So that's cool. Tobias Harris, okay play. We don't need him. I prefer OG over Scotty Barnes anyway. Michael Porter's in play, 6K. Gordon Hayward's in play. Just don't play all the wings on Charlotte. Pick one or two. Don't go. Don't. I'm sure two of them will have a very good game against the Lakers. Because the Lakers let people. This is going to be a high scoring. This is going to be a high scoring loss for the Lakers. You feel me? It's going to be a fantasies paradise. Fantasy scores paradise. So just pay attention to what I'm saying. What else we got here? Kyle Anderson is back. That takes a little bit away from Jaden McDaniels. I don't need neither of them. DeAndre Hunter, if he starts, he's an okay play. Herbert Jones, you could take a shot. Najee Marshall off the bench, we don't need. Lonnie Walker's back, 4,700. You're playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot. Patrick Williams in play at 4,800. Highsmith, I don't think we need right now. TJ Warren, if that's your value, good for you. If you want to play City Bay as value, 4,300, and he starts, I'm okay with that. AJ Griffin, if what's his name? If Hunter doesn't play, you could take a shot on AJ Griffin. KJ Martin, very low ceiling value. That's always available, 3,800. Eric Gordon, we don't need at 3,500. The rest of these guys we don't really need. Let's go to power forward. Siakam is always in play. Zion, 9,700, absolutely in play. Jimmy Butler, if he's in, great. If he's out, Kyrie. Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin, Tyler Hero gets a little bit of a bump, and Bam gets a small bump, just a little bit. Christian Wood, I'm not interested in Christian Wood while Luke is on his magical run. Aaron Gordon, 6,600 in play. A little bit of a bump with no Murray. Evan Mobley, if he's in, good. If he's out, Allen gets a little bit of a bump. LeVert gets a little bit of a bump. A little bit more minutes to go around. Draymond Green, I'm not really interested in. Ben Simmons in play, 5,900. PJ Washington against the Lakers, I'll take a shot on that. John Collins, 5,800 against the Warriors, I'll take a shot on that. Naz Reid, 5K, playing about 24 minutes. Last 5 games, 26, 40, 26, 31, and 23. He's 5K. He's an okay play. You need Gobert to be out to really see what he could really do. But if you played him like he was your last man in, not the end of the world. Jabari Smith Jr., 5K, okay play. Isaiah Stewart, 5K, okay play. Marcus Morris Jr., even with George and Leonard in, he's an okay play at 4,800. Kevin Love, if he started again, 4,700, good play. All right, I don't see anything else that catches my eye, so we're going to go to center. Jokic, 11-7, find value and play him. Have one lineup with Jokic, have one lineup with Luka, have one lineup with Braun, have one lineup with Durant, have one lineup with Ball. Like, there's a lot of great plays. You can't really go wrong. It's all about, this slate is about lineup construction. So, figure out whatever game script you want to follow, whatever narrative you want to follow. Make your lineup make sense. Don't take unnecessary risk with your values, and you're gonna cash. That's if no one gets hurt. All right, Jokic 11-7 in play. Joel Embiid 11-3, absolutely in play. Bam 8,900 gets a bump with no Butler. Vucevic 7,600. We don't need him on the slate. Gobert is awful. Nurkic, if he plays 6,700, he's in play. Jared Allen gets a bump if there's no Mobley. Keep your eye on him. Valanciunas 6,500. No Larry Nance. He should get a little bit more of a bump. Let's see what he's been playing. 27, 29, 29, 28, and 22 fantasy points. He's not worth the risk on this big slate. Miles Turner 6,400, okay play. Claxton 63, okay. Sengun 6K and play. Plumlee, he's probably gonna look like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar against the Lakers later, 5,900. Thomas Bryant, I play him. He does nothing. I don't play him. He grabs 17 rebounds or whatever it is he be doing. Last 5 games, 25, 14, 39, 21, and 46 fantasy points. And you know I caught him on the 14 fantasy point night. Go right back to Thomas Bryant because he should destroy Charlotte in the paint. These teams are going to destroy each other. Pirtle, 5,800, too cheap. Play Pirtle. He should have a good game. Okongwu against Golden State, 5,600 and play. Zubac, 51 and play. Duran, I'm not interested in Duran. He's in the player pool, but 10-game slate, I don't need him. Looney, I don't really need Looney. I don't trust Steve Kerr. And the rest of these guys, like I said, is the breadcrumbs in your bag of bread that falls out on your counter. Now you got to clean it. So I'm not interested. Let's get 5 guys and let's get going. It's a lot to choose from. Thomas Bryant. Imagine playing Thomas Bryant on a slate with Embiid and Jokic. Listen, you can't play everybody. All right, let's say Mobley is out. Let's pick up Kevin Love for value. Get some Kevin Love going, 4,700. Let's pick up Luka because it's the correct thing to do. You can't watch Luka play for the last 2 weeks and then just bypass him. You got to play him. Shooting guard. OG 64. I can't get away from OG if there's no Van Vliet. So let's just pick up OG. Small forward. Gordon Hayward against the Lakers is a thing. Michael Porter 6K. Barnes at 69 isn't bad, to be honest with you, because I don't need much from him. I don't believe I'm going to do this. Scotty Barnes. Jesus Christ. This guy is going to make me look like an idiot. All right, let's find a center. Jakob Poeltl. Let's see how many minutes he played last. 30 minutes. This is a little bit risky, but you know what? When you play DFS, you got to live life on the edge. Even though Thomas Bryant's probably going to get more minutes and he's gonna destroy Charlotte. Man, screw that. Let's go. Thomas Bryant against Charlotte. We already know the formula. You attack Charlotte in the paint. You attack OKC in the paint. You attack Golden State in the paint, and you just attack LA. Period. You know what I'm saying? Those formulas I've been following all season. So these 5 guys that I like: Luka, self-explanatory. OG and Scotty Barnes I like if there's no Van Vliet for a nice competitive back and forth against Indiana. That should be close. Kevin Love as value if there's no Evan Mobley, and then Thomas Bryant attacking Charlotte in the paint. That's my 5 guys that I like. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year. Please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. And if you're having trouble, you're struggling to cash, you would like my finalized, optimal, up-to-date lineup sent to you before lock, no problem. Check out my Patreon, linked in the description. Or you can DM me on Twitter, and we'll get you going. Let's go to FanDuel. Picked out 5 guys that I liked. I got Jokic in this one. So we got Jokic at 11-6. You see, I don't mind. If I'm playing 2 lineups on 2 different platforms, at least I get a little bit of Jokic and I get a little bit of Luka. I'm fine with that. So we got Luka, 11-6. We went back to Kevin Love, a little too cheap if he starts again. If there's no Mobley, Love looks great. Mobley, Anunoby, I like either way. Mitchell, I'm hoping Mitchell has a bounce back game because, like I said, I don't ever see Mitchell really have too many bad games back to back. And then we got LaMelo. LaMelo's going to feast against the Lakers. Probably going to put up 60 fantasy points. He's in a great spot. And then we just wait for more value. So look, 10 games up, 10 games down. Happy New Year. I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go on and get out of here. I'm not gonna prolong this video any longer. I know you guys are busy. Hope you guys had a great weekend, profitable weekend. I'm gonna go on and get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.